All right, so the next thing we're going to do is look at stairs. Now you've built some stairs through the videos you just watched, but these are specific, the egress stairs, and I thought I'd walk you through this one because it's a little tricky. At least I found it tricky doing it for the first time, so I thought, why not? All right, so I'm just going to delete these stairs as they are right now. Okay, and then we're going to figure it out. All right, so we're going to go to level 1, and I'm going to have expected you to have already built up your stair here. So, look at your reference materials and supplements, build all of this stuff the way that it's shown, and then eventually you'll get to the railings, but anyway, so this is kind of all systematic that we want to start from the beginning. This first one is going to go level 1 to level 2. If we look at reference material, we'll see that the stair starts kind of right here in front of the door, goes up, back, up, and then it's not until it gets to this last switchback that it actually hits level 2. So a little bit to do there. So let's do it. All right, so first we're going to start and we're going to build our first run. So I'm just clicking and I'm going to stop right before I think I'm getting to that kind of 5-foot width from the from this wall. And then I'm going to hit the next run and go to about right here. And I'll do the final run. Now I clicked a little kind of an awkward place, but I wanted to make sure I understood where it was. So I'll have to move this one because it's not kind of right in the right place. So what I'm doing right now is I'm adjusting that. I don't want it to come clear out, but I do need to make sure that I have a big enough landing for this whole thing. So that's where it's going to get a little tricky. See, I have 4'6". Need to make sure that I have at least 5'0". So I think the way to do that would be to lose a tread on both of these until I can shrink this to just 5'0". And I'm looking for that to be kind of inboard of that column. You can see that right there. Okay. Now I have some tidying up to do because you can see right now the railing's inside the wall. So this will be a little bit of work. You can see that this one didn't get to 5'0" either. Like I said, that's why this is a bit tricky. Is trying to do this all kind of using just the basic tools inside of a context. It gets a little bit tougher. So every time that I'm losing a tread, I'm going to have to kind of gain that tread elsewhere. So you can see that I lost a tread here. It actually added it on here, which is actually unfortunate. I need to convince it to not to have like this drop to 30. Or I mean from 30 to like 28. So I'm getting pretty close. See that that's 5.0. That goes up. I think my problem at the moment might be the start of it is a little bit funny, so I may need to drop this down to 8 feet. So that pulled this first tread back from the door. This looks a lot better. It probably means that this, I'm gonna have to drop this down. There we go. So 14 to this first landing, then 15 to 27, then 28 to 38. I think is actually pretty good. So let's take a look. Got a few jogs and whatnot that I need to clean up. I'm just touching this up a little bit. I'm gonna get it a little closer to 5.0. And get that straight with the wall. Okay, so let's look at the axon. It looks pretty good as far as that goes. One thing that you might want to use is create another axon, and I'm going to show you what this thing is. Here, I'm going to say okay for the stairs. So this is a section box. So let me go ahead and turn off a section box and we can talk about what's going on. So if you just duplicated this, you can easily do that. Duplicate view. And you end up here. what you can do is go over to your view and turn on section box. And then it's going to create this kind of invisible box. And you can just start pulling that across your model until you only have what you want to look at and nothing more. Oof, went a little too far. This is a great tool for basically isolating what you were modeling at that moment. And you can see that I just went ahead and labeled that stairs, because then now I can kind of take a look at that. All right, so if you did everything right, it should have built a railing system with this. And you should follow along with the supplements that I gave you. And so you can build this to the exact kind of specs that I have put in here. I haven't put in material. Eventually we should put in a material for those railings. But there you go. It'll have both the baluster and your railing type in there. Okay, so that's kind of step one. And I might want to edit this floor here to go connect there. So that's kind of step one in getting that one done. I'll do another video to get the rest of them in there because it's similar, but I actually want to show you a different tool.